Hey you guys! How are you doing today? I have been putting off making this video for several days because I've been just sick, and you can probably still hear that in my voice, but at least I have a voice now, where the past several days I did not have a voice. And I would also like to apologize once again for the road noise. I know it's bad, but this will probably be my last backyard vlog because we are moving. And there are so many amazing details about this move I cannot wait to share with you guys. So, let's see, it's gonna be in a little over a week we're gonna be moving. It's happened really fast. As of Halloween night, we had no idea, and then that next Sunday, which was less than a week later, we were telling our church family that we were, leaving at the end of the month. So we've known for a couple of weeks now. This move has had God's fingerprints all over it. We knew a change was coming in our lives. We didn't really know what was happening. There were so many different directions this could have gone. You probably have no idea, but this house we live in now is actually a rent house, and we were just so tired of paying rent, and we're like, we don't want to pay rent anymore. But as I've mentioned before, my husband is getting his master's, and that's probably going to involve a big move for us to who knows where. And so we were kind of wary to buy a house, especially when we've already lived here for 3 years. Thank you, sweetheart. Excuse me. So we started looking at houses around this area, and we only wanted to buy something if it was a really, really good deal, because we knew we'd probably want to resell it pretty, fairly quickly. And we weren't coming across anything, and then we found a foreclosure, which we were really excited about, and we could not get a hold of anyone to show us this house. We had tried different methods, and everything just kept, closing down on us. And at the same time, we knew there was a possibility of my husband getting a promotion and transfer, but the likelihood of it was so small that we weren't really banking on that, because so many different things had to happen for that to happen. But anyways, all that to say that everything that needed to happen for that promotion and transfer happened. And so we are moving to Texas. And not only are we moving to Texas, but we're moving to my hometown. Not only are we moving to my hometown, but we are going to be living next door to my parents. What? Hey. And I know, it's crazy. Like, these things don't happen. So back up about 6 months ago, my parents bought the house next to theirs. It was empty and nothing was really happening to it, and so they prayed about it, and they asked God, if we're supposed to get this house, please let us know. And it was up for auction. And so, they were really praying, like, is this the right thing to do? What should we do? And so when they went down to the auction, they were the only people there. And so they're like, okay, God, thank you. And they've been fixing it up to either rent or flip, and they hadn't really decided. So they've been working on this house for a while now. They've been fixing it up, and my mom was asking my dad kind of recently, she's like, so we bought this house, we're not doing anything with it. They've been fixing it up, but they weren't renting it, they weren't putting it on the market. They're like, she's like, what are we gonna do with this house? And he said, I just feel like God is saving that house for some reason. And then this happened. We all know it's a temporary thing, because Matt's working on his master's, but we don't know how long that could take. Well, we have a roughly pretty good idea of how long that's gonna take, but then him finding another job and everything. And this is just the most amazing opportunity to live next to my mom. Come on. Right now my dad travels a lot for work, and so she's alone a lot. Matt obviously works a lot, and so I'm alone a lot. We're gonna get into so much trouble together. My mom and I, that is. So it's just, I can't believe it's happening. We're really sad about leaving our church family. That is the biggest downside. But other than that, it's just an amazing opportunity. And then, excuse me, the story of the actual house is just the cutest thing ever. So my parents live in a really old house. It's 105 years old. It was built in 1911. And it is this beautiful 2-story old home. It's gorgeous with this big porch and all this. So we moved there, I think, when I was in the 4th grade. And it's on one block is just their house and this other house. And a single elderly man lived there the entire time we moved there when I was in the 4th grade. And this elderly man lived next door the entire time until recently he passed away. And you know, I'd always wanted to see inside. You know, we'd never seen inside this house until recently. And it is just the cutest house. But the story of the house is that, so my parents' house was built in 1911. And the owners of that house built the little house next to theirs in 1922 for their daughter to live in. How adorable is that? So this house we're moving into was built in 1922. It has huge, gorgeous windows, tons and tons of natural light, big rooms, the original wood floors. I cannot wait to show it to you guys. It's square footage wise, it's actually just barely bigger than this house we live in, but since the rooms are bigger, we are losing rooms. It's only 2 bedrooms. The bedrooms are huge, which is awesome. So the kids' bedroom, the kids are all gonna share one bedroom, and it's actually bigger than their 2 bedrooms right now combined. Still a little nervous about them sleeping together. And it's 1 bathroom, which, you know, I'm seeing the positive side. That's just 1 toilet to clean, 1 sink. This house has 4 sinks, that one has 2. I'm sure there are more details about this that I can't think of, but it's pretty awesome. It's something we never thought would happen. We knew it was like, wouldn't that be funny if he got that job over there in Texas, close to my parents' house? And then it really happened. And it's so clear to us that, you know, God's handprint and fingerprints are all over this, because we were busy trying to buy a house around here, seeing what we could find, you know, close to where we live now. We live in Arkansas, if you don't know, and we were not doing anything to work towards that job, you know, living in that house. So the move is coming down in less than 2 weeks, and I cannot wait to show you guys the house. And right now I'm busy packing and trying to get over a cold. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to update you again. Bye.